Hey everybody, it's Pastor Misty with his Nail Scarred Hands Kingdom Ministries, and I am back with another prophetic vision from the Lord. So last night, it was somewhere around 1 o'clock in the morning, I guess. I was trying to sleep, and the Lord had me awake, and I had a vision, and I saw myself with a sandwich, like a hamburger bun. It might have been because we had, like, when we eat fish, I have it on a sandwich, like a hamburger bun. So it might have been where we had that the other day. Or I think it was last night, actually. But it might have been, that's why the Lord had showed me that. But I had it up to my mouth to take a bite, y'all. And my dog, Tank, was right there. He's black and white. But he was right there, and me right here. He was all up in my business. And I do not allow that. His eyes were big, and he was eyeballing my sandwich. And I was about to take a bite, and he went to grab it. The Lord didn't show me that he had grabbed it and chewed it or nothing like that. But he was right up there, and I went to knock him. The Lord kind of showed me both ways, but not. Like, he didn't get my sandwich that I know of, but he could have. He was right there on it. It wouldn't have took nothing for him to get it. So the Lord didn't show me really either way. Because whoever this is for, that's up to you. All right? So on the job that we do, these jobs, certain ones, there's certain stores that the people don't get paid for it, but they'll go in there and try to do the work that we're supposed to do, that we've been assigned to do, just because. And they're literally taking food out of our mouths. Like, literally, that demon is trying to take food right out of our mouths. Like, literally, y'all. And it's a narcissistic demon, even so, I believe. The one job, the Lord was letting me know that that's a narcissistic demon. And it's every time. Every time. Unless they can't get to it. Because they want to be in control. They want it done their way, by themselves. It's not that nobody's ever done a good job there. She don't give chances. It's a narcissistic demon. It's a spirit of Jezebel too. So, I mean, it could be something like that. Had somebody try to take a job the other day, and us in the middle of it. Literally, physically, had been working for a while, and got a message saying, gonna reassign this store. I'm like, what, really? Because we've been messed up our whole pay and everything. We went ahead and finished the job, of course. And it's not like we were so horribly late, because we can't start a thing until it's said to start. And the person knew that these next 3 days was the days to do these 3 jobs. Okay? So it's not like she didn't know nothing. It's not like, she wasn't told. Not sure the issue there, but that was not the first issue. This is a new person. Was not the first issue at all. Even so, y'all. Just, there's so many different things that this could be, y'all. This could be somebody trying to literally take the food right out of your mouth. But I'm pretty sure that this is a money thing. It could be a job thing. It seems like it probably is for somebody. So just be aware. be watchful and be ready to knock the taste out of that mouth so they don't get your food. Not physically, y'all, but seriously, be aware. The Lord is warning somebody that they need to be watching and on their toes. Now, for a lot of us, the Lord is fixing to move, and hopefully our finances are going to be better. They're going to go up. Because, like, I know for me, I believe I'm under witchcraft attack myself. Because the harder I work, the less money I have. And, you know, you can work yourself literally, physically to death. But the more I work, the less I have. And we're barely getting by, you know, like literally. If that's what you can even call it. It seems like robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know, having to literally live day by day, whatever you're going to eat that day. Or, man, if you can get a few days worth of food, do a little dance. And I know that I'm not the only one going through this stuff. But the Lord is fixing to turn the tables, you know. I'd been trying to keep up 2 households, even so, to make sure there's food on everybody's plate. And couldn't even keep my house afloat myself, you know. And then for somebody to come and literally, you know, that vision of somebody trying to literally take the food out of my mouth, that's a bad dog. And the Lord let me see that, you know, it's might even be somebody that you know. Y'all, when the Lord turns the tables, some of y'all need to be hush hush and not say nothing. Because it might be somebody you literally know sitting there watching and waiting to devour what you're fixing to put in your mouth. Literally. You're blessing the food that's on your, you know, right in your hands, what you're trying to eat. Y'all, I wish you could see the vision. Like I hadn't took my first bite. And there he was, and he was ready to devour it. He had intentions. It was very intentional. He was ready. And if you don't knock that back quick, it's going to be gone, and you're going to do without. Whatever it is, y'all, whoever this is for, you need to be quiet about what God's doing in your life. You would think it'd be somebody, y'all, that you can trust. Somebody that knows better. Somebody that loves you. Somebody that's supposedly there for you, even so. Somebody supposed to be loyal. Because this is literally, you know, we've had this pup since he was a baby. That's our baby, like so. And he knows better. Absolutely, positively, he knows better. But he was going to literally eat my sandwich. He was going to eat my food. And that's all I had, but he was going to eat it. And it wasn't because he was hungry or nothing like that. He wasn't drooling or nothing like that. He just wanted it. You can feed your dog, and then you go eat. You have something, and they've got their bellies full, and they'll sit there and beg and eat that too if you'll give it to them. Whoever this person is that's trying to do you dirty, They're a bad dog. A greedy person. A wicked, wicked soul. Whoever it is, y'all. And they've got it well hid. This is somebody you're not going to expect, even so. Y'all, ouch. We need to be very, very careful. Y'all, my hair's pulling. I think I've got it too tight. But the Lord wanted me to come on here and warn you all. Okay? Like I said, I don't know who this is for, but I know the Lord wanted me to get this out. It's very important. Whoever it's for, it's in your hands, and you can stop it. You can protect it. You need to protect your blessing. Oh, how is food a blessing, Pastor Misty? Well, we bless our food. Lord, thank you for this food. Help it to nourish our body. It's a blessing. To be everything that God gives me is a blessing. Every little bit of food we get, anything to drink, I'm so thankful. The roof over my head, thank you, God. It might not be the best roof, it might not be the best house, it might be in some shape, but I'm so thankful. I know how it feels to have nothing. Okay? And a lot of you all do too. A lot of you all are so appreciative and you've got gratitude. But there's people out there that don't. They think that the world owes them and that you owe them even. When you could give them, you would give them the shirt off your back. You would give them the food out of your mouth because you have that much love. But they would take it without asking. They would take it. This be somebody that's trying to take what you got. Y'all, there's people that'll take from you knowing you ain't got nothing to give. But they'll still stand there and ask for it. They'll still stand there and take from you. They will literally take the food out of your mouth just so they will have it. And they don't care about you. They don't care if you get to eat or not, as long as they do. So y'all need to be quiet. When the Lord blesses you and He moves like He's fixing to do in your finances, in your life, period, you need to be quiet and not tell a soul. And when they say, help me, you need to ask God. No matter who it is. It don't matter if it's your mother. You take that back to God. Because this was a wicked thing. It was a wicked vision. That might as well been a witch right there sitting. Plotting to literally take the food, literally, physically, right out your mouth. Y'all, I'm telling you. Watch for it so you can stop it. Don't let it happen. Whoever's doing this does not care. They have a wicked spirit about them. Y'all, it's not so much people. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, and darknesses. And high ups even. And the wicked, y'all. It's wicked. So beware, y'all. All right, y'all. Until next time, stay humbled and stay blessed.